What's up, y'all? It's Lori the Bike Chick. This is the Townie Electric, and you cannot even tell it. It has little 7 speeds right here, and then it has a disc brake. The plug is down here. It's all internal, and it cuts off at 20 miles an hour. On this bike, you can actually have a really low seat height if you want. That way, of course, mine's gonna be a little higher, probably see maybe to there. But the benefit of that is that you can, everyone freaks out. One is thin, flat-footed, oh my gosh. So really it's supposed to be toe down like that, but this particular bike, you can actually still have good leg length because this is more forward in the bike. It's called flat foot technology. So watch. So you can still, I'm too short, I'm like 5'2". But I mean, I don't mind if I'm barely touching, but everyone else freaks out. That's pretty good as far as being able to touch a little bit. Not can't even see. So you can still touch the ground, but then the crank is more forward in the bike. So you can still get good leg length. Where usually this crank is right underneath you, and you would have to be like way up here, and like everyone freaks out. But it's close enough for me, so. That's your level of battery is green, and then these are your assistants. As far as you have a easy level, mid, and then a faster level. It cuts off at 20 miles an hour. And then it also has gears over here of first, second, third. No, this has 7 gears. This has got 7 little gears. And then of course hand brakes on it. I love this color though. It reminds me of summer. Or rear hub motor. What's really cool is you can't even tell it's an e-bike because it's all in the frame. And then there's your little plug. Pretty cool. Flat foot technology. Lower the reflector, and there you go. See, I can stand flat at 5'2". Alright. But then still have good leg length. Cranks are usually way back here, and you're having to go, oh my gosh, and people freak out. But kind of more forward. And that's a patent actually from Electra, which is pretty crazy because Trek bought Electra just for that patent, like no lie. Like Trek did it and then they're like, uh-oh. And then so it was less expensive for Trek just to buy the company than anything. So you can see how it's more this way as opposed to directly underneath your saddle. I took the reflector and moved it up, but you only move it up around that much, and then I had to tilt this. But you have to keep in mind there's not enough room, or not very much room for that thing to be seen, so you probably want to get like something and put it right there, a little blinker right there. These are the Bontrager small cubes. They can just snap on the back, just rubber band them on there. They're visible up to a mile. This one's very teeny, like as far as the actual flare part is like dink, 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 but you know, it's still visible. But I'm gonna put it like right there. And there you go. And I would still put like a little bit of a zip tie right there because this is kind of loose. This is very thin that we're putting it on. But something like that would be doable. And it's visible during the day when the sun's out, just like a brake light. They have white ones for the front too. That's super important so a car doesn't come out and hit you. Peace. You gotta plug it in. It probably takes about 4 hours to charge. And when those little green lights start going down, at least half, go ahead and recharge it, you know. I bet you'd probably get, depending on what mode that you're in, because there's different levels on here. If you're in this really, really high one and you weigh like 300 pounds or 200 pounds and you have a rack back here and you're climbing a bunch of hills, yeah, the battery's not gonna last as long. But if you can keep that thing right there, which that's a lot of assistance. People don't get that. That's plenty. That way you can still get your workout in. Unless you live like in the mountains or something, then you can use it on the big one. Are you doing it straight though?
No, I'm doing it sideways.
All right, so that's what your plug looks like. And then this one is what plugs into the wall, just a regular plug. Pop it open, and then this goes in here. There we go. You need to be on that side right there. Okay, and then you just plug it in and charge it. And it has a little light that will turn red to let you know that it's charging. All right. Awesome sauce.
And I know you guys come in here, so really subscribe to me so I can